My cat is trying to get something over there. The sun is shining pretty heavily. I'm seeing if anybody's around. Sometimes my neighbor just chills outside and has her ciggies, and I don't want her to think that there's a weirdo over here. And so maybe you can hear me whispering into my mic. Anyways, probably need to get over that. Look at my zinnias. They're getting really big. So over here I have, not what this video is about, but I have zinnias. I have a, what can I think of? It's a melon. What can I think of it? I've hit that age where I can't like remember shit, you know, sometimes it worries me. I'm like, God damn. Anyways, so in here I have some cosmos, some snapdragons, some zinnias. I have a random tomato. I think that is like an Alice's Dream tomato or whatever. And then this melon. This melon, you get them at the grocery store. Why can't I think of them? They're orange on the inside. I legit cannot think of it. Anyways, I wanted to show you these mums. So I took and cut 4 mum cuttings off of this mum over here. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, it's just an orange mum that I had got. And so before it bloomed, like it really wasn't even budding out yet, I don't think it was. Anyway, so I took 4 cuttings, just, you know, little snippets, stuck them in some 4-inch pots, and kept them really well watered to see if they would root in. And then I checked them, and they had. So then I up potted them into, I think, some quart-sized containers is what they are. And they are doing insanely well. So I turned that one plant that cost me, I don't know, $15 into 5 because I got 4. Now they're not as big as that, but next year they will be. And we're going to overwinter these. I'm in a zone 4. These are rated for a zone 4. I will probably put these in a more protected location, or maybe even into my garage, which is unheated. That's my kitty. Hi, Sunny. And then, you know, next year we can plant them out. I wouldn't recommend, I don't know, I mean, they'd probably be fine to go on the ground this year, but because they are cutting and they are kind of really new and tender, I feel like the safest bet is keeping them in those, because it gets so cold in my area. So I feel like if you live in a more mild climate, you're probably okay to do, you know, whatever. But I'm in Wyoming. It's not uncommon for us to get like a 2-week period, usually a couple times, where we can get to -20. Well, that's pretty normal, to -30 or more. You know, and then wind chill factors can be even worse. So, you know, it gets pretty cold. Anyways, so we did that. That's really cool. I just feel like it's a really budget friendly way, and I wanted to kind of share and let you know that you can do that with some plants. I think a lot of plants, I don't know which ones. I didn't even use like a rooting hormone or anything. I just snipped it, stuck it in a pot, let it sit there, did not let it dry out. You know, and I did it early, you know, summer, so it wasn't that super hot out yet, and just kind of babied them along and made sure that they weren't getting like full blasted sun every day type of situation. Which you could probably even bring them inside, put them under a grow light, would probably be even better. I didn't really think it was going to work. Well, I wouldn't say I didn't think it was going to work. I just wasn't super hopeful, and I thought that's just way too easy. I don't even need to go buy anything. I mean, because I already had the 4-inch pots, I already had the dirt. Like, I don't need to do anything special. I just literally cut it off with a pair of scissors. Dirty garden scissors at that. Anyways, so try it out if you're looking for a budget-friendly, easy way to multiply the amount of perennials that you have in your yard. You know, because, yeah, the whole gardening thing can be a little bit pricey if you're trying to do everything all at once. But if you're willing to kind of wait and start things from seed, or propagate your own, you know, take your own cuttings, you can do that and make more plants. So anyways, have a good day. I hope your summer is going well. Here in Wyoming, it is mid-July. It is very hot. We're, you know, in the very high 90s, like 98 degrees, gets over 100 for sure. So it's very warm, and yeah, we're just trucking along. My yard is still a work in progress. This is my 3rd or 4th year with this house, with this yard. And oh, there's a deer over there. Oh, it went too fast. I would show you. Anyways, just don't come over here and eat my stuff and we'll be good. Anyways, it's my cat, Sunny. He is a stinker. I'm going to show you these cuttings really quick so you can see them. Sunny. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Sun is shining in on him through the tree. Sunny. Sunny. Hey, silly kitty. Silly, silly kitty. Okay. Anyways, let's go over and check these out. I have a seriously bad wasp problem too going on right now. Anyways, here are our mum cuttings. It is really hard to see because the sun is blaring. But there you can see these were very tiny to begin with, and they are in pretty good sized pots, and they're pretty significantly good sized flowers. There's a whole lot of that going on right there. Just all stuff that I do not have in the yard. And then my green stalk. Wow, very beautiful, very full. Okay, so I just wanted to show you these. So I have 4 of these and they're this size. You know, when I went over the top of them, I didn't really think like maybe you could see it very well. So they're good size. These were very small cuttings when I took them. And now this is the size of plant I have for free. Basically, I had the pots, I had the dirt. I mean, obviously it's initial investment of those things. Anyways, turned 1 plant into 4 more. So now we have 5 mums that next year. And these even have little buds, so they may bloom. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but anyways. So yeah, if you like to propagate, there you go. Bye-bye.